shirts. This is the disc. It's not the. Okay, we're gonna leave this in, but I'm gonna start over. So this is the Night Owls Disc Golf Podcast. It is a Disc Golf Answer Man Network podcast. We are into our 15-minute shorts, so just a nice little short Monday episode. And today what we're going to talk about is you can only have 3 discs for the rest of your life to play.
Rest of
your life.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. No changing.
Dang.
No give backs.
Okay. You just said for a round before.
No.
For the rest of their lives.
This is for the rest of your life.
Well, this has changed things completely.
It doesn't for me. Well, I don't know, because when I get weenie arm, when I'm older, weenie arm, is that an appropriate term?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, weenie arm, noodle arm, whatever you want to say.
Okay, yeah, noodle arm is probably what I was looking for, but weenie arm, I guess, works.
Hey, if you have a weenie arm.
Let's not go there.
All right.
This is PG.
Yeah.
Okay. So with my weenie arm, yeah, that might make a difference. So, all right, 3 discs, rest of your life. We'll do it 1-to-1. So
Okay.
I'll say 1, you say 1.
Okay.
Let's do 4 discs because we'll do a putter, a mid, a fairway, and a driver.
Okay. Sounds good.
Does that work?
Sure.
Fairway control
Okay.
and a driver.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. That makes it harder for me. 3 discs were easy. 4 discs, way too hard.
Ooh.
Okay.
Numbers are hard.
Exactly. So you start.
Okay. P2. Every iteration.
Every you only get 1.
P2.
We do okay. All right. It doesn't
mean-
matter. New P2, old P2, Flex 2, Flex 2.5.
No. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, D-line, P-line, whatever. Sky God for throw. Well, is that legal?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can throw a putter.
Yeah.
But you can't have a different, like, none of this, like, you can only have a putting putter and a throwing putter. No, BS. You're throwing your putting putter.
My putting putter is going to get way understable.
Hey.
Fine. Yeah. My D-line P2s.
Okay, D-line P2s. Okay.
Yeah.
And for those of you that have a separate throwing putter and a separate putting putter, I don't understand that.
No, Eric McCabe always says, never throw your putting putter.
Why?
Ask him.
Eric McCabe, if you want to have this debate, I'm here for you.
I mean, your putting putters are going to get wrecked anyways, right? Like caging them.
Well,
doing whatever.
I never hit the chains, so everything else but. So
I don't know. I mean, I'd throw if I have my premium plastic for throwing putters. I don't know.
I don't throw 3.
I mean,
premium.
I don't know. I guess I'm not going to throw. I've just never thought about throwing my putting putters. Yeah.
I purposefully have putters with no stamps on them.
Yeah.
Or bottom stamped because I don't want to know the difference between my putters.
Okay.
I just have putters, throwers,
Yeah.
putters, whatever.
Okay.
I just grab a putter. And there's really no appreciable difference between my putters. Like, I can't really tell. Every once in a while, when I know I'm going to throw a lot, I'll put a fresh putter in my bag. But that's
hold
it.
Hold on. So you're telling me that you know what stamp it is, and based on that stamp, you won't.
No, I don't have a stamp.
No. Okay, but were you saying you have a bottom stamp?
Well, they're all bottom stamps.
Okay, but you know based on the bottom stamp which stamp you're going to throw, right?
No.
Oh, no, okay.
No, not at all. Yeah,
Never mind.
and they're all the same color. They all have the same color
Okay,
stamp.
got it.
So I mean, there is a little bit of difference in the colors of them, but the only time that I have a different thrower or a different, I guess we'll call them throwers,
Yeah.
is when I put a fresh one in and I throw them until they beat into a putting putter.
Got it.
Believe it or not, that's how I
Okay.
work my putters.
Okay.
So we'll get back to my putting putter.
Sorry.
I will do.
Come on.
Well, it's a judge.
Judge, yeah.
Just straight up judge. I was debating whether to go wizard because it's basically a judge.
It's a little deeper.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Very not noticeable in my eyes because they have cooler stamps because they
Okay.
don't care what they stamp on discs.
Yeah.
But no, but I'll do a judge.
Okay.
And as far as plastic goes, I'll do. I like classic, but prime.
Okay.
No, classic. I'm going to stay classic because these are the forever.
Yeah.
I'm going to have it forever, so I'll do classic.
All right.
Last a little longer.
Snake draft. You're going.
Oh, I'm going now. Okay. So we're going to jump into the mids.
Yeah.
Oh, see, this is the one hard one. Okay, mid. I'll tell you the two discs that I'm thinking of, and it is either a Casey Rock or a Comet,
Huh.
and it's hard for me to choose between those two.
Okay.
Very similar flight patterns,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna have to go with Comet just because of currently I have them in my bag. I haven't thrown a Casey Rock in quite a while, but I think I would go with a Comet. And we talked about how useless glide is, but the amount of glide you get out of a Comet, just I can throw that thing forever, you know, and it's easy to throw. Put it on any angle; it'll pretty much hold it. And that describes everything about a rock as well.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with a Comet.
Interesting. How's it in the headwinds?
It can be okay.
Okay.
If I put it on a lot of hyzer.
Okay.
No, honestly, headwinds. I mean, it affects them, but it's just a slow drift.
Sure.
But it all depends on how hard or how soft. I mean, but they're not an immediate rollover and die.
Okay.
You know, and rocks aren't either. It just depends on your finesse and touch.
Yeah. I'm torn right now myself.
And I would do plastic for the Comet. I would probably do Tour Series.
Like the Sparkle Z.
Yeah, Sparkle Z. I mean, I love Jawbreaker, but that's way too understable.
Yeah.
But I like Big Z as well, but it's a bit too understable. So I think I'll probably either have Titanium. It's one of my favorite ones.
Titanium's really understable too, though. Isn't it?
Not as much as because Z. I mean, Z is the most stable, but it beats in pretty quick.
Yeah.
Big Z is understable, and then they have the ESP. ESP. I don't know. I don't care.
Okay.
You give me whichever one you want.
Yeah. Let's see. It's come down between two, either the Zone or the Buzz. Yeah.
So a utility approach or
Yeah.
the GOAT mid range.
Right. I think I'm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with my Z Flex Zone.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I love Z Flex Plastic.
Yeah, I do too.
Oh, now that you say that, I have that Fluid Moonshine Truth that I really like. Anyways. Okay. Oh, Snake Draft.
Yeah. Okay. So, fairway, I'm going to take. Yeah, this is coming down to two discs too, but I'm gonna go with Night Strike 2.
Okay.
Color Glow FD.
Color Glow FD.
Yeah.
I hate to be boring. I'm going to go with an FD as well.
Yeah.
A C line, just straight C line FD, not second run. Like, I don't care if it's from 1-2 or 3-11.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me. But a C line FD, there is not a better fairway driver out there. I've tried River, Saints. Like Saint Pros are really nice.
It is.
One of my favorites. That was the closest that I ever found to a FD, in my opinion. As far as
It's a little faster.
No, I say
No?
Pros are a 6.
Are they really?
Uh-huh.
A 6?
Saints are 9.
Yeah, I was gonna say a
right?
Saint's a 9.
Saint Pro is a 6 or a
I could
7.
have sworn I had a Johnny McRae Saint Pro that said 8 on it. No.
Yeah. No,
Interesting.
it's actually slower than yeah.
Okay.
So I don't understand that.
Yeah.
At least the one I have, because I had that yellow one I threw forever.
Uh-huh.
I still have it. I'm pretty sure it's a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
Because I was always surprised by it too. Like, what? Because I could always throw it further than my Saint.
Sure.
I didn't give a Saint a chance though, but yeah. So I have to do an FD. It is truly point and shoot. You know, they start out slightly overstable or slightly stable, let's say, like where they'll hold a high speed.
Yeah.
You know, they're pretty torque resistant. But as you beat them in, they're just put it on the line. You know, never throw it 100%, put it on the line, 85, 90%, and it's going to hold the line you put it on for the most part.
Okay.
And you get it up into that 95, percent, 90 to 95%. Like you can get good movement out of it too. So, I mean, And it's never going to bail hard. It's never going to turn over and dump. Like, I love the disc. Snake, so it's me. Going on to drivers now.
Yeah.
This is a hard one for me because I'm in a driver slump. So I traditionally bag ballistas as my main go-to driver, and I supplement with Raiders and Ballista Pros, enforcers, like. But I don't think I ever threw anything as well as I threw Wraiths. And I've been debating going back to Wraiths for a long, long time. Slower speed. I can get them up to speed a bit better. They have basically the same numbers as a ballista, just not a 13 speed.
Yeah.
Or not a 14 speed, 13 speed. They're an 11 speed. So I'm going to say Wraith.
Okay.
And I like Champ Metal Flake. I just like sparkly things.
Yeah. I'm trying to really think about this one because I want to say something fast, but I am also torn between something that's just easily controllable. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm going to go with Swirly S-Line CD2.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't. No, I did. Yeah, I've thrown CD2.
Yeah.
I had an Ace and Sister Bay with CD2.
Ooh,
blue
nice.
one. And then I lost it the next day.
Yeah. Yeah. So 9-speed.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of escape like.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I like
Escape is a really underrated disc.
It is.
I love that disc.
Yeah. I was like, do I say escape? I haven't thrown my escapes in a while, but I throw the CD2s. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Rolling Thunder, Dana VG.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He doesn't get any more tour disc, does he?
No.
The last one was like 2 years ago, like 2020 or 20.
I forgot when the CD2, the Roaming Thunder 2 came out. Might have been 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. And it's funny because you can still find them every once in a while. Mm-hmm. Like, they're out there. It's just crazy. I was roaming through just online Google, just checking out what's out there. And I came across this, like, tiny little shop. And I think the shop was actually, and I wish I could remember the name. The shop was in a gas station. So it was like shared.
BP.
Yeah, it was like basically like a BP. But they had the shop online, and they got it online, and they had all this old high dollar value stuff. Mm-hmm. I'll send you the site. Okay. I could care less about it, but they had a bunch of like Discmania and some old school like Trilogy plastic. We're like, hey, these things have been OOP for like 2 years. Why do you still have these things? You know. So who knows?
Speaking of OOP, I heard that they mentioned on Understable Minds that something like The Suspect is coming back.
So Slammer or
I don't know. They mentioned something about The Suspect, and they're like, "Oh, we're really excited for this disc." So I'm wondering if it's the Ricky disc that he's thinking of, like designing or whatever.
Because I think The Suspect is OOP.
It is. They said it was. I specifically remember them mentioning something about The Suspect, and that maybe this disc is like The Suspect that's coming.
That'd be nice, because right now I throw a Tactic, which I like.
Yeah.
But I used to throw the Suspect, and then I used to throw the Harp, and so I've had and Zone. I've done all those, but I like the Tactic most so far. But the one I liked the most was always a Suspect. I loved it the most. But
and Jordan,
Suspect guy for sure. But I had good luck with the Harps. But then all of a sudden, I just got into this weird release thing with Harps, where I could always like worm burn them.
Yeah.
But that'd be neat.
Yeah.
That'd be neat. I'm excited to see his line come out.
Yeah.
So he's going to release the Harp first, right? The Suspect.
As far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know a release schedule for
those. There's nothing on the release calendar. There's nothing. I dropped my phone. There's nothing on the release calendar at DD for it. So, by the way, For the Love of the Game.
Oh, okay.
was that movie?
Kevin Costner's been in a lot of baseball movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was the catcher in Bull Durham. He wasn't the pitcher.
Yeah, he was the catcher.
Yeah, he was the catcher.
Yeah.
He was like the old hand.
Yeah. I can't think of his. he was in Shawshank.
Yes.
I can't think of his name right now,
Yeah.
but he was the pitcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. Those are the 4 discs that we would choose to throw for the rest of our lives.
Yep. God, that's a long time.
I know.
Like marriage.
Well, maybe. Who knows? All right. So I think outside of that, there's not much else. Got about 15 minutes worth of absolute nonsense from us.
Yeah.
And for the love of game was from the last episode. We were talking about clear the mechanism because of the power of distraction. We were talking about clearing the mechanism. And Kevin Costner plays a pitcher where he stands up on the mound and he says, clear the mechanism, and all sound goes away. And then he has a little hitch in his get along where
Yeah.
he says, clear the mechanism, and he can't get it out of his head. And he starts,
I don't
he
think I've ever
starts
seen that
throwing
movie.
poorly. And but he's a MLB pitcher.
Yeah.
I don't remember for what team or whatever, but it's a really good movie. All right. Where can they find you?
I feel like I've said this a lot. Today.
Exactly. We have.
One night owl on Instagram.
This is the reason we're laughing because this is the 4th episode
Yeah.
we've recorded. So 2 shorts and 2
Just
normals.
really delirious right
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
But we're night owls. It's about midnight.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
exactly.
whatever.
So, Instagram, door_disc_golf, Door Disc Golf Store on Facebook, and TikTok is at Door Disc, and website www.doordisc.com. And keep us subpar. Peace. As he yawns.
Yeah.
See you later.
All right.